Rudjek's arrow. I marked his name off my list with this. Now it sits on the ground, forgotten. Someone has sealed this room. The smell of the blood I spilled still lingers here. Rudjek's mask. I barely remember what happened after I stabbed him. Rudjek does not deserve a tomb, but this is an insult. This tomb was made for a pharaoh. Whoever did this has defiled this place. A mummified heron. For resurrection? No. Whoever did this must have known of Rudjek's place in the Order. This room has told me all I need to know. This place was a beginning for me, and an end for Rudjek. The arrow marked both of those things. After I stabbed that bastard, things went dark. When I came back to myself, Rudjek was dead. Rudjek's body should have been left to rot. He has been laid to rest with respect by someone who wanted him to enter the Duat prepared. Whoever buried him also left this heron mummy to honor Rudjek with his god's damned namesake in the afterlife. They then returned here to pay respect to Rudjek, if these candles are any indication. No matter what, I know Rudjek's heart was found lacking. That bastard suffers in the afterlife, no matter what was done here. I will be judged one day, but I do not regret my actions. The feather will always be lighter than my heart.
What?
Ha! Bane!
امسك وياس هاي الطيورة له
You're either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked Eadet!
That was Rudjek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
You look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rudjek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The harem.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis to cover the bodies of the dead.
سمعه شعات.
Look at me. No, you're unwell.
شو ترسل؟ شو معصب
هي يا أهني شهيرت.
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Ned. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. We are no longer protected.
From what? The wrath of Anubis?
Whatever it is, we have suffered grave injuries trying to reignite them. Some have even vanished. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal and yours alone.
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon. Sophia, give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful. There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
This harlot!
حسيتي عدت هرسية شد شديد يونا بس ياو خلوات الرف والطواوي
One of the torches of Anubis should be here. This torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? There is blood here. Someone fell or was pushed. Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over. Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name. A shrine. One of the torches must be here. There's blood on these linens. Someone hung these. rotting meat gives off an attractive stench. Someone luring predators here. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why? Gatekeeper of the Duat. I honor your name. That is no simple task. There are other forces at work here. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why?
Face the threat!
More charms. What were they trying to achieve? Gatekeeper of the Duat. I honor your name. That is the last torch. I should return to Nefertari.
Habib! Ire Tiogef!
Oh, mighty Anubis! Oh, mighty Anubis! Thank you, dark pupil of the sun who judges.
What news do you bring?
The torches burn with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches,
Most likely to ward off the omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon, before you cannot return from what you have become.
Here.
Have you come to see me about the rebels? We don't make the trips until sundown. Come see me then by the northern entrance. Good to see you, Namrud.
Nefertari sent reinforcements, I see.
His name is Bayek, a dear friend of Nefertari's. I've asked him to come along and he graciously accepted.
I suppose we all do.
I hear you are in some trouble. I owe a favor to Nefertari.
If it's as you say, follow me and stay close. We've got quite a journey ahead. The path to the mine was clear, but that doesn't mean it will be on the way back. Be ready for anything.
You seem uneasy, Namrud. Why the hesitance?
I don't like straying from the plan. These lands are teeming with dangers. Bandits, soldiers, the wild. It's why we make the trips at night. Helps avoid trouble.
Where are you camped?
In an abandoned fort to the west. Our point of retreat.
Retreat from what?
An attack on a nearby encampment. There were more soldiers than we thought. Lost a lot of good men.
How many wounded?
Enough. That's why being close to the mine is so important. The healers work wonders. We are lucky Nefertari allows these deals. She has a pure heart. Risks her neck. The mine belongs to the regime, after all. We should be out of harm's way once we cross that bridge. This is it. When we get inside, I will need your help to tend to the wounded while Sufia prepares the natron. I pray we have not lost more men.
I will set up. Bayek, follow Namrud. He will show you what to do.
These men, move them to
I
the
am
rear
so
by
cold.
the kilns. This way, we will line them up. It will be easier for Sufia.
Your band is much smaller than I imagined.
Small, but united. We fight for one another. I am merely one of them, spared by the gods this time.
Careful!
Their wounds are severe, but they'll live if Sufia is anything like Nefertari.
You and Nefertari are old friends.
Something like that. She saved my life after I killed Rudjek.
You are the one that killed Rudjek, huh? I cannot believe it. By the gods, the brazier! The fire will alert the regime!
Spread out!
They have found us!
Rebels! Rebels! Move in! Leave none alive! Archers, ready your arrows! Kill the wounded last! It is useless to fight. You are outmatched. Lay down your weapons, and we will make it quick.
I would rather stick my sword down your throat.
Those who oppose Ptolemy's reign, die.
Those who fight me die.
This one fights alongside these rebels. A fool's choice.
I have a shot!
No! Stay away from me!
Talk! The omens. It was you. Why?
Rujek, I loved him! He promised me a better life! You took him from me!
Now I see. You're Rujek's mistress. Well, your fucking lava killed my son! I feel nothing for you!
You are meant to die! Ah!
What a shame. Such a pretty girl. There's no room for pretty in our war.
Death drives us to do things we regret.
She tricked us both.
Your men?
The pile of dead gets bigger. We will treat the survivors. No time to fetch another healer.
Είναι αυτόν φωνή σας δεν βούλετε?
High position, gerecht.
Release me! I'll wet my blade with their blood! Go! Take him out! Hurry!
Kasiwa, aren't you? I've heard stories of the Medjay who crossed the desert. I am Theodorus, one of many who rebel against the Phylakitai.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yes, a failed attack. I am hunting Daratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy, with a hatred for Egyptians. A killer of mothers, and fathers, and children. I won't rest until his body is food for the worms. Would you lend your sword?
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchius. Come along.
How does a Greek find himself fighting an Egyptian cause?
Follow me, and stay close. My father was Egyptian. My mother, Greek. Long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body and pledged to rid Egypt of men like Daratos. No time to waste. And we nearly did. We found his camp, but they had greater numbers. We were forced to disband. I was captured by a scouting convoy and beaten into giving up our retreat point.
But you instead led them into a trap. Clever. Whoa.
I knew my brothers would rescue me, but I did not know the Medjay from Siwa would be among them too. You are rather celebrated amongst my group. We spent years tracking Rujik, only to learn you made waste of him single-handedly. You would not call us your ally, but our goals seem to be aligned from time to time, don't they?
You are not incorrect.
Take shelter here, and wait for the right moment to strike. I will get briefed.
Dogs! They've sent out scouting groups. Theodoros!
Daratos is gone. Neck! He continues to elude me.
What should we do?
Let's be smart. We have an opportunity to claim 2 victories with 1 swift strike. We need to wait for Daratos to return to camp. I've learned his personal scribe has stayed behind in Caranis. We'll be targeted if we so much as take a piece nearby. You are unknown to them. Bring the scribe to us. He'll tell us what we need to know.
How do I find him?
At night, he rests within the courtyard. During the day, you can find him working around the temple, or at the terrace overlooking the lake. He dresses elegantly, and due to our failed attack, now has guards in tow. He'll be hard to miss.
αφροσύνης. Εγώ ποτέ όρακα τι αυτήν αφρονία. Ηλικιώτης ανθρώπων.
Must you follow me around everywhere?
Strict orders from the general.
Stop! Who shot them? Hey! Your time has come. I'm gonna throw up. I see you!
Smells nice.
Scribe himself. Drunk. It won't be long before he comes to. I need to bring him back to Theodoros.
Hey! Άλογος πράξης, αλόγου ανθρώπου.
Ήλιας παρασκευάσματα του Ιταλού. Σκέφτομαι άλλη την υπόθεση. Όχι γνώσκει στη φρόντη.
Dumb ox, what are you doing?
That is him. Well done. We will find out what he knows. In the meantime, we must prepare our attack. Some of our brothers are stationed just west of Soknopayo. Meet with them and wait for my arrival. We will put an end to that Nekatiadet.
A scribe who knows his way around Karanis.
Ratos, where is he?
That name means nothing to me.
Don't think us fools!
Please, stop.
Then talk. We'll break your fingers.
No.
Then your wrists.
No, don't.
Where is...
stay with me. Out of the way!
Them and you.
Whoa. Yeah. Are you Theodorus's men?
Yes. And who are you? He is the Siwan.
I come on his behalf. He'll be joining us shortly with instructions.
Good. The soldiers are reeling, but it won't be long before reinforcements arrive. Come.
Theodoros! Ready your blades and check your arrows! Teratos will be back at the camp before sunrise. You're with me, but don't forget, he is mine.
What is your stake in this? This is more about him than it is about your war.
My father grew figs in the Fayum. The best. Teratos taxed him. An Egyptian has no choice but to pay. One season, the harvest was so poor that my father struggled to give his cut. Teratos figured him for a cheat. He took a bite of fruit to prove his point. He got a mouthful of worms. His men laughed, but Teratos was furious. I watched as my father was hanged from his own tree and picked at by every animal in the region. Teratos embodies the unjust. He is why I am who I am. I need you, Bayek.
Trireme!
The gods have brought us together for this! Justice will be served today! For Egypt! For your... Father Theodorus!
Theratos dies today!
Leave no one alive! Clear the camp!
Whoa. The gods here are vigilant.
Get him, Theodorus! There is no escaping now, Teratos! Face me!
This one knows me by name. Good! I will crush your puny skull.
Finish it!
Let us overpopulate the duel!
I got this feeling.
You remember now, huh? May the field read salute you always.
Glory to Theodorus!
Stratos has fallen. Finally, my father's car is at peace. Let's move. We have a long trek ahead.